Outside the deity room, perform full achamana twice, then offer obeisances to your spiritual master with the understanding that your spiritual master is actually worshipping the Lord and you are just assisting him. Now, enter the deity room while ringing the bell and offer Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of your spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada and the deities. This is to draw the attention of the deities to accept your seva. In this case, the Arati ceremony. After Pushpanjali, check that the Lord's dress, crown, jewels, garlands and other such paraphernalia is in order and in their proper place. Purify the Arati paraphernalia by sprinkling a few drops of Vishesha Arghya on the items, followed by showing the Chakra, Galini, Denu and Ankusha mudras. While showing the Bijakshara mudra, chant the deity Mula mantra 8 times over the items. Finally, show Matsya mudra to complete the purification. Arati ceremony has to be performed while standing on an asana. The first paraphernalia that is offered in the ceremony is the dhupa or incense sticks. It is a normal practice to have odd number of incense sticks, either 3 or 5. Light the incense sticks from an already lit lamp. A ghee lamp or an oil lamp is recommended. As far as possible, avoid using the candle in the altar. The dhupa may be purified again after lighting it. While ringing the bell, show the dhupa to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the dhupa to the Lord by chanting Yesha Dhupaha followed by the deity's Mula mantra. Offer the dhupa 7 times around the Lord's whole body. The waving motion should be neither too fast nor too slow nor in a showy manner. In other words, one should offer the Arati as a humble servant of one's spiritual master and the assembled Vaishnavas. Remember to fix your attention and focus on the deities alone. Do not be distracted by anything. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering dhupa to the deities, offer the prasada dhupa to Tulsi Maharani by waving it 3 or 7 times. And then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Offer the prasada dhupa by waving the same in 1 or 3 circles to the assembled Vaishnavas and then place the offered dhupa away from the unoffered items. The second item that we offer in an Arati ceremony is the ghee lamp, Deepa. Ghee lamps may vary widely in shape and size, but the underlying principle being they must have odd number of wicks, usually more than 3. It is recommended to have a 5-wick Pancharati for our daily services. Light the Pancharati by using an unoffered dhupa stick. It is best to avoid lighting the Arati from the direct flame of a ghee lamp. Purify your hands and purify the Panchadipa again. As earlier, while ringing the bell, present the Deepa first to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada by chanting Yesha Deepaha followed by the deity's Mula Mantra. Offer 4 circles to the lotus feet, 2 circles to the navel and 3 circles to the lotus face of the deity. Then offer the Deepa gracefully in 7 circles to the Lord's whole body. After offering the Deepa to the deities, offer the Prasada Deepa to Tulasi Maharani either by waving 3 or 7 circles. And then to the Guru Parampara by waving 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Offer the Deepa now by waving in 1 or 3 circles to the assembled Vaishnavas as the prasada of the Lord and His associates. The offered Deepa may now be given out to the assembled Vaishnavas after being held briefly in front of the Murti of Srila Prabhupada in the temple hall by someone else other than the Pujari. The Pujari should continue the Arati service without a break. The next item of the Arati is offering Arghya. Arghya means sprinkling of water over the head of the deity. The Arghya is offered by using Panchajanya Kanch. Pour water from the water pot into the conch. Then purify your hands and purify the water in the conch by sprinkling water and by showing Chakra, Galini, Denu, Ankusha and Bijakshara mudras followed by Matsya mudra. While ringing the bell, show the Arghya to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the Arghya to the Lord by chanting Idam Arghyam followed by the deity's Mula Mantra. Offer 3 circles to the Lord's head and 7 circles to the whole body. Then pour a small amount of the offered Arghya into the water pot. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering arghya to the deities, offer the prasada arghya to Tulasi Maharani by waving the conch 3 or 7 times, and then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Offer the prasada arghya by waving the conch 1 or 3 times to the assembled Vaishnavas, and then pour the contents of the conch into the water pot and place the conch on top of it. The next item of offering is the cloth or vastra. Usually, a fresh handkerchief is offered to the Lord in this ceremony. It is neatly folded in a triangular manner. Purify your hand and purify the vastra by sprinkling water on it and showing chakra, dhenu and matsya mudras. While ringing the bell, show the vastra to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the vastra to the Lord by chanting Idam Vastram followed by the deity's Mula mantra. Offer the vastra 7 times around the whole body of the Lord. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering vastra to the deities, offer the prasada vastra to Tulasi Maharani by waving the vastra 3 or 7 times, and then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Offer the prasada vastra by waving the same 1 or 3 circles to the assembled Vaishnavas, and then place the offered vastra along with the other offered items. The next item of offering is pushpa or flowers. Fresh flowers which have nice fragrance are best to offer to the Lord in this ceremony. It is neatly arranged in a small plate. Purify your hands and purify the pushpa by sprinkling water on it and showing chakra and dhenu mudras. Then while showing bijakshara mudra, chant pushpe pushpe mahapushpe supushpe pushpa sambhave pushpe chayava kirne chahum fat swaha. Complete the purification by showing matsya mudra. While ringing the bell, show the plate of flowers to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the pushpa to the Lord by chanting Etani Pushpani followed by the deity's Mula mantra. Offer the pushpa 7 times around the Lord's whole body. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering flowers to the deities, offer the prasada flowers to Tulasi Maharani by waving the plate 3 or 7 times, and then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Offer the prasada flowers by waving the same in 1 or 3 circles to the assembled Vaishnavas, and then place the offered pushpa plate along with other offered items. The next item of offering is chamara fan made of yak tail. The purpose of offering chamara fan, representative of kingly service, is to create a cooling effect for the Lord. Purify your hands, pick up the chamara and purify the same by sprinkling water on it. While ringing the bell, show the chamara to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the chamara to the Lord by chanting Yesha Chamara Seva followed by the deity's Mula Mantra. Wave the chamara gracefully before the Lord, taking the total Arati time into consideration so that you can offer the chamara a moderate number of times before Vyajana Seva. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering chamara seva to the deities, present the chamara to Tulasi Maharani by waving it 3 or 7 times, and then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the respective personalities. Present the chamara by waving the same 1 or 3 times to the assembled Vaishnavas and then place it back in its place. The last item of the Arati ceremony is the offering of Vyajana fan made of peacock feathers. The purpose of offering Vyajana is the same as that of chamara fan, and that is to create a cooling effect for the Lord. Purify your hands, pick up the Vyajana and purify the same by sprinkling water on it. While ringing the bell, show the Vyajana to your spiritual master and then to Srila Prabhupada. Begin offering the Vyajana to the Lord by chanting Yesha Vyajana Seva followed by the deity's Mula Mantra. Wave the Vyajana gracefully before the Lord for a suitable number of times. Proceed to the next deity and repeat the process. After offering Vyajana Seva to the deities, present the Vyajana to Tulasi Maharani by waving it 3 or 7 times, and then to the Guru Parampara by waving the same 1 or 3 times above the waist of the personalities. Present the Vyajana by waving the same 1 or 3 times to the assembled Vaishnavas and then place it back in its place. Pick up the conch, purify it and then blow it 3 times. After blowing the conch, purify it again and place it back on its lota. Now distribute the arghya and flower prasada to the assembled Vaishnavas. Purify your hands again and offer pranama prayer softly to the spiritual master and their lordships. Next, remove the Arati paraphernalia from the deity room, clean the area and offer Dandavat Pranama outside the altar while reciting stutis of the Lord.